This is your League City Animal Shelter Volunteer Weekly Update. Here are the points we'll be talking about during this weekly update. These are the adoptions for the week of 4/27/15. And these are the adoptions for the week of 5/4/15. Adoption events. The event at Subaru Clear Lake has been canceled for this weekend. Saturday, May 23rd, Miss Monkey's Emporium will be hosting Cody's 6th birthday bash. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and we will have dogs out there available for adoption. Saturday, May 30th, will be the Moms of Galveston County event, which is from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Community service events. We do need volunteers to come with us on May 26th to the Autumn Leaves Memory Care Facility. We'll be going to this facility every fourth Tuesday of the month to visit with the residents and have dogs and cats there to visit with them. Training and meetings. The Feline Friend Focus Group will be canceled for today. We will be hosting a new open house for future volunteers and for current volunteers. The new open house will include the job descriptions, new protocols, things like that. It is mandatory for all current volunteers. This is a way we can keep up with communication and you understand what is new is expected of you and being able to be a little bit more efficient in the program. The open house for current and new volunteers will begin in June. The first one is Tuesday, June 9th at 10 a.m. and the next one will be Saturday, June 20th at 10 a.m. To sign up for this, you can visit your volunteer page and click on the link on your home page. We will be doing another dog body language class. This is mandatory for all canine companion volunteers. For those of you who have done it in the past, we have your things already done. For all new volunteers, it is mandatory for you to attend. And we will also be hosting a clicker training for all canine companion volunteers as well. This is all mandatory. All canine companion volunteers will be doing clicker training with their animals now to help improve adoptions. So please be aware of that. The dates and times for both of these classes will be announced. These are the shifts that we actually have covered this week at the animal shelter. We have one volunteer in this morning to do canine companion, and we have 2 volunteers in this afternoon to do feline friend, and that's for this entire week. We really need your support and your efforts to get these animals out. Without volunteers, the animals do not get out. They do not get to go for potty breaks. They do not get out to play or anything like that, so we really need volunteers to sign up. It only takes about 1 hour a week to make a huge difference. With all the volunteers in our database, if every volunteer did 1 hour a week, we can get about 3 times our shelter amount of animals out. So please just sign up for 1 hour to take just to walk a few dogs and make a difference, okay? Shelter news. So about a month now, I've been talking about a new volunteer process that will be starting soon. I know there's been a lot of questions on what will be changing, why we're changing it, things like that. So to clarify, here we go. The things that will be changing will include no more online applications. The reason being is because we're getting such an influx of volunteers, about 40 a week, and to keep up with that high demand with one person is just not going well, and we're losing some really good volunteers with the wait process that we're having. So we're changing it. We're going to actually have open houses twice a month. You, as a new volunteer, you will attend the open house. You will get instructions on how to schedule training, so you will actually get your training immediately after that. And then you will do a peer volunteer interview to make sure that not only is this the best fit for us, but is this the best fit for you? Is this the place for you? It will require a 3-month commitment with 1 hour a week as well. That way we can hopefully have a more steady commitment, so we can have volunteers actually taking the dogs out every day, twice a day is the goal. And this will actually help clarify expectations and duties. They will actually have job descriptions and have a more one-on-one training base with another volunteer to help clarify those things. The reason we're changing it, of course, the most important thing is to improve retention. With, of course, mandatory commitment will help with that. One-on-one training, so they don't feel lost when they first start coming in, and advancement of levels to actually give something to a goal to achieve. And everybody knows that retention equals more volunteers. We have some really great volunteers that we have now, and the last thing I want to do is overwork them. So more volunteers equals more help for all the wonderful volunteers that we have now, and hopefully be able to get the dogs and cats out on a daily basis and be able to do more events and fundraising. So the next question is, when will all these changes begin? The goal to have all of our mentors trained and ready to start training other volunteers will be June 1st. The goal to actually begin the open house, and the first open house is scheduled for June 9th. And the goal to have all of our current volunteers fully trained in a new system will be August 1st. So hopefully we can get everybody, this process will go really smoothly and really fast so that way we can start this new training and this new protocol. So the last question is, how will all this affect you as a current volunteer? How will these changes affect you, and what do we need of you? First off is, of course, attending open house and getting that done. For all the canine companion volunteers, we will set a level system which would go from level 1 to level 4. All of the current volunteers will begin at a level 2 unless you have been invited by me to start at a level 3 or level 4. Level 2 will include clicker training, and basically doing what you're doing now is taking the dogs out for potty breaks. Level 3 will actually inquire taking the dogs out for a walk in the neighborhood and doing more advanced cues. And level 4 will be mentor training, so that will be the ones that I've invited to mentor and train other new volunteers. Level 1 will be all of the volunteers that would start our new protocol or new open house on June 9th, and they will actually begin as a shelter enrichment program where they'll be helping with the animals actually in the shelter, making sure that their kennels are clean, helping feed with the kennel staff, helping wash bowls, and doing a little bit of clicker training as well. So as far as the feline friend volunteers, this will begin on level 1. Level 1 volunteers, basically what we've been doing now is socializing with the animals and making sure that they have their time out. And level 2 will be invite by me as well, and that would include the mentor part. Last but not least, the last changes that will affect you will be set times. This will also begin on June 1st. We will no longer have shifts that range from a certain time period, and you're able to just sign up within that range. Now we will have actual set times for you to sign up for. It will be hourly increments, so you will have a flexibility as far as when to come in. It would just have to be a certain time now, and you will have to commit to that 1 hour increment. This is to help guarantee that we're getting the dogs out, that we're getting the cats out on a daily basis. I'm able to look at a schedule and see what is needed and what is not. So please be aware of that when you sign up for a shift beginning June 1st, that you will be expected to stay the full hour for that shift. So an update on the flamingo flocking. It has finished, and I have totaled up the numbers. We raised $1,215 just with the 1 month of flamingo flocking. We raised a lot of good things, and these are the pictures of some of the items that we have purchased with that money. So thank you to all the volunteers and their families who helped me flock late at night and pick up the next day. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And an update on the shoe drive. So far, we have 82 bags, and the goal is to have 100 bags to raise $1,000. We are so close, it's not even funny. We will be doing a shoe bagging party tomorrow. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So please let me know via email, on Facebook, however, and let me know if you're going to be there tomorrow to help bag shoes that we have. Volunteer Spotlight. So we will be doing a volunteer spotlight on the weekly updates, and the first one is Charlie. So this is Charlie's been volunteering with us since December of 2014. He's been a great addition to our program, and especially for the dogs. They love him. He's one of our most dedicated canine companion volunteers we have. He's hardworking, passionate, and dedicated to make sure each dog gets their time outside of the kennel. Charlie, with his wife Jamie, is responsible for innovating and creating our wonderful dog walking board. If you see him running down Kansas Street, he's guaranteed to almost have a shelter dog right by his side. He was a huge help at our City Hall and a park event and our Boeing Volunteer Spa Day for the dogs. So there's a shout out to Charlie. Thank you so much for your commitment and hard work. And that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for volunteering. I hope to see y'all, each and every one of y'all, here at the shelter soon. And see you later. Bye.